Hey everybody, Oko here, and welcome back to our playthrough of Final Fantasy XI. It's a beautiful afternoon here on Eastron 4. And now that we've completed 100 episodes, I thought we would slow down a little bit, spend a little time around home, and take care of a few things that maybe we should have been doing right from the very beginning. Things like early training. Take a look. One of the things you can find in the tutorial here, or pardon me, the Records of Eminence, is some things that I want to kind of look at here. This one, undertake a FOV training regime. Something I wanted to look at. First of all, examine a field manual and undertake a Fields of Valor training regime. Field manuals can be found near entrances to outposts. We've passed many of them. There's one right out here. Field manual has been placed here by the Adventurers Mutual Aid Network. Useful information pertaining to various topics on field operations fills its pages. Individual training. I've changed my mind. Page 1. The information on this page instructs you to defeat the following: 6 members of the Pugil family. Undertake the training regime. Bring it on. Set training regime to automatically repeat upon completion. Set training regime to repeat? I don't know. I'll say no for now. And we've completed that. There we are. There's the Records of Eminence we got from that. Just from not even completing it. Just engaging in it. But since we already selected it, let's just do it. It won't take very long. There's also some elite training, too, that I want to take a look at there. Let's just see what happens when we, first of all, take care of these pugils. I think it was 6 of them, right? Yeah, so I'll just kill 6, and then I'll be right back to that field manual. See what happens. Alright, so we're back. By the way, this guy over here, this was one of those guys that is a smile bringer. That's some other kind of weird thing. So, review current training regime. Yeah. What? 0 to 6 members of the Pugil. Target level range. Oh, I might not have been in the right target level. Target level 1 to 5. Let's see here on the cancel current training regime. Yes, we're obviously not making any progress with that. Let me just see here. So, read about individual training. What's the highest page? Page 5. 4 wild sheep, 2 scarab beetles. Target level range 4 to 8. Change my mind. What's this elite training? Elite training is a section of the field manual which caters to dauntless adventurers who wish to engage in more grueling tests of their mettle. To participate in the elite regimes, you must acquire chapter transcripts, for which tabs are required. Trading beastman seals, gil, or a piece of equipment at designated locations while in possession of a chapter transcript will trigger the commencement of your training. Well, I have lots of beastman seals. Trading items will not be returned to you. Even within elite training, there are regimes of varying difficulty. The trade limit for each successful chapter will be greater than the last. Safety reasons, all participants are recommended to be well prepared. How do I get these? How do I get tabs? You do not have enough tabs. Okay. What's field support? tabs you require can be spent on field support. Repatriation, white magic relays. So, food, spells. I think I've heard of this repatriation. Alright, well, now I'm starting to remember why I never dabbled in these at the beginning, because I just found it so confusing. Well, let's try something else. So here's a hunt registry that we've been bypassing on our way to the survival guide all the time. And I think I have looked at this before. Let's look at it again here. A hunt registry has been placed here by the Adventurers Mutual Aid Network. Spine-chilling monsters. Let's take a hunt. East Ronfor. Hunt number 1. Swampfisk. Oh, that's a tough one to find. He's rare. No, I don't want to do that. I want something more challenging. Hunt number 3. Let's see what that is. A Rambuck. That's easy. And these are giving us skills as rewards. No. No. Let's try another area that's a little more difficult. Habitat unknown. How about Battalion down. Hunt number 4. Prankster Maverick. 5 stars out of 10. Okay, I gotta figure out what these skills are. Hold on. Crab Katilla. Whoa, that's a full one. Capricornus. 9 out of 10. So these are high ones. These ones are really high. Just for the heck of it, let's just see what hunt number 1 was. Yakumama. Habitat unknown. Yeah, this is a 9 out of 10. Not accepted. Let's give this one a try. He's on... This Yakumama is in East Ronfor in the past, and it's a Voidwalker. So very elusive. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Yakumama. So if you have the right kind of apposite, he'll show up in East Ron 4 in the past. Let's just take care of this beast and then turn this hunt in. See what happens. We'll complete a hunt. This was a tough one. This one was a 9 out of 10. I think we can handle it. Alright, so there we go. Now I just want to see if it says anything here about completing that one. Yes, it does. You defeated a designated target. Progress 1 out of 1. Hunt objective fulfilled. So that one worked. I'm not quite sure why I was having trouble with those puggles. I guess it's because my level wasn't the right level, like I suspected. Alright, so let's just see what happens when we turn this in, I guess. Alright, so we're back at the book. View skilled balance. Record completion of a hunt. Maybe this is it. You record your hunt. You obtain an Evilith. An Evilith. We got an Evilith. And we obtained 40 skills. And that's our current balance. Let's take a look at this Evilith. An ordinary stone with no distinguishing features evident to the naked eye. 100 fists, ability delay. Alright, well, wonderful. What is it? Okay, so tutorial basis. Alright, so that one was done. FOV, whatever. We're just going to consider that one done. I don't know. I'm not going to be dabbling much in these hunts and stuff. Ugh. I don't know. I gotta look into these skills and figure out if they're really worth it. Alright, but there's this one as well. Undertake a GOV training regime. Examine a grounds tome and undertake a grounds of valor training regime. Ground tomes can be found near the entrances to dungeons. So we'll undertake that one. Let's see here. Let's find one now. I think I know where a few are. Well, I should. We've been passing them all over the place the whole game. Try King Rampart's Tome. Alright, so here we are in the middle of King Rampart's tomb, and I seem to remember... Yes, right down here. This was one that I've passed many times on my way to Yugner there. Grounds tome. Grounds tome has been placed here by the Adventurers Mutual Aid Network. Yeah, but these things are in just about like every dungeon we've been to. Read about individual training. Information on space instructs you to defeat the following: 3 mouse bats, members of the goblin family. Target level. Well, we're back at this. Let's see, page 8. Let's see what that is. 5 Spartoy sorcerers and 2 ogre bats. Yeah, well, that's closer to what we are bringing to the game at this point, so let's do that. Oh, I didn't really need to repeat, but anyway, but we've undertaken it nonetheless, and that's enough to fulfill the Records of Eminence. Alright, so in King Rampar's tomb here, this is kind of an area we've never really been to, but there's one of these sort of like little cemented areas, and we can actually use it to enter a lower part of King Rampar's tomb. I don't know if we've ever been down here before. I don't think we have. But this is actually a deeper part, and this is where we're going to find, there's the ogre bats, and the other monsters that we're looking for. That might be one of them there. Spartoy warrior? Yeah, a whole bunch of them. Yeah, there's another grounds tome here. Ah, but here's one of our ogre bats, so let's see how tough they are. Well, they're putting up a bit of a fight, but not too bad. Yeah, 1 of 2. We only needed 2 of them. Some different monsters down here. There's a scorpion. Let's go over here and fight him. Alright, so straight ahead here is one of the sorceresses I think I'm looking for. This one right here. Spartoy Sorceress. So, let me see here. We need 5 of those. Okay. Here's another one. Alright, so I'll just kill these monsters. So there's 2 of the sorceresses. So I'm just gonna kill these monsters that we're fighting around here. And then I'll do another little scan. See where we can find more. Oh, lots of them right here. Perfect. So just east and then south. We're good. Alright, here we go. Alright, there's the 3rd one. And here's the 4th and 5th right here. Alright, so there's all the Spartoy sorcerers. Yep, your current training regime has begin anew. What's this? Prowess attained. Enhanced cure potency. Alright, so I'll just head back to that Grounds Tome book now and see if we get some kind of reward from that. Alright, so here's the Grounds Tome where we had accepted the hunt. Review. Yeah, see, now why is it saying 00? When I literally just finished that. Okay, hold on. That's... Oh, maybe because it was repeating. I had it set to repeat. Well, don't I get some kind of reward, though? Let me just take a look here. Where was it? Oh, it says right here. I didn't even notice this before. Alright. So we automatically got our rewards after we had finished the training regime. We got a whole bunch of limit points. And we got 206 tabs. And we got money. 2,000. Not very much, though. Wow, I got a lot of things from fighting those monsters down there that were really good. Like, I got Blizzard 3. I also got a Fire 3 scroll. Those are gonna sell for a lot. Or maybe I should just keep those. And we also got this one. A new prowess. Current training regime will begin in... Okay, so that explains it. I should have read this a little more carefully. Alright, well that's interesting. So, not a bad way to get limit points. It didn't take very long to get those monsters. I could easily just go and get them again. So, I mean, if you do need experience, this is kind of a good way to do it. It's too bad you don't get sparks from it. Sparks would be really handy. Because then you could catch those in to get more money. Alright. Well, there we go. Alright, one thing I need to do is I want to go home and maybe just do a little shopping. Let me see here. Yeah, here's some of the other things we got. Blazzaga. Here's the Fire 3. Alright, so let's see. I think it's in Clothcraft. There's a few things I just want to pick up if they're not too expensive. Just for things we're going to need for the future. One thing I'm going to want is some of this. I think it's this one. Marlboro fiber. Price history. They're expensive. It's expensive thread. Let's see if I can get one for 40,000. I guess I could hunt for these, but I think it'll just save a little time if we just buy them. Alright, let's just spend the 50,000. Okay, there we go. So we got a spool of Marlboro fiber for future use. Another thing I'm interested in taking a look at. This is a very expensive item. Something in here. This is another item we're going to need in the future, but it's been a while since I've looked at the prices on these. Dark matter. Whoops. I want to see the prices. Oh, they've gone down! Last time I was looking at these, they were up around 700,000. It's still very expensive. 530. Let me see here. Let's see if I can get one for 500,000. $500,000. This is going to be an item that we're going to need in order to kind of beef up our armor. Let's try this. 10,000 gil under what the going rate is. We got it. So there we are. A little shopping. Yeah. Marlboro fiber and a dark matter for future use. We might do some other shopping too, but there's some items that I want to actually see if we can maybe grind for them ourselves. Let me just look for one other item here. It's also an alchemy. Let me just take a look here. This one, Defiant Sweat. How much is this one going for? This one went up. Last time I looked at this one, it was around 280. So I think I'll hold off on that one then for now. But that's another one we're gonna have a future interest in. Alright, well, now what I think I need to do is... So, anyway, we took care of some FOV training regimes and GOV training regimes. Ground tomes and field tomes, or whatever they call them. Grounds of Valor, Fields of Valor. A little unclear on the names, but at least we knocked those out of our records of eminence. So that's good. Only a few things left in there to do. Yeah, in most of these, actually. So the next thing I want to do to try and take care of something here in the records of eminence, I think it's under... Nope, it's under this. Yeah, the spoils. We've gotten most things here. This is mostly... starts off with the crystals, then it goes to geodes. We've done all those. And then it goes to these ones. These, Ifritites and these different rocks named after the summons. We're going to do those very soon. But first I'm going to take care of these ones here in Spoils 2. We've done most things in here. Only a few left. I'm going to knock these out. So we finally have them all done. So we're going to do these in order. Starting from top to bottom, what we haven't done yet. Silver Name Tag, Kadav Helm, Sand Bat Fang, Zinc Ore, 3-Leaf Mandragora Bud, Snobby Letter, and Twinstone Earring. Okay? So, we'll start right at the beginning here with Silver Name Tag. Alright, so there we go. We got the silver name tag. Funny, it wasn't showing up in the main lower area, you know, where you can get on the boat. I had to come up to this higher area. And there we go, I finally got it right away. Alright, so the next one, which I think is the Kadav Helm. Alright, so there we go, the Kadav Helm. Oh, we need 2 of them. Alright, well, let's keep going then. There's one. Didn't take too long to get that one. We're in Bedeau, by the way, if it isn't obvious enough. Alright, and there's the second one right there. It was just the next Kadav I fought. It was old Kadavs. So fight the old Kadavs here in Bedeau and you'll get the Kadav Helms. Alright, so that knocks another one off. Next is the Sandbat Fang, and that's from Sandbats at the Velcrum Dunes. So I'll see you guys there. Alright, there's the first one. So there's the Sandbats hang out in the cave areas around the Velcrum Dunes. So the best place I've found here is there's 2 in this little cave that I am right down here, and then there's 2 in this cave right over here. So and they have a respawn time of 5 minutes. So I'm just going back and forth between these 2. So let's head over to the other area and see if we can get our second Bat Fang. It also helps to use your mounts. Alright, so there we go. We ended up having to come back to the same little area here where this little swirling vortex is. Sandbat Fang done. So the next one is the zinc ore, which we should have fulfilled a long time ago, but I'll just quickly do that one next, and we'll do that one, I think, just out on the Ron 4 somewhere, close to home. There's lots of worms around there. So there's one. We finally got one. Took a long time. Oh boy, I spent a long time on the Ron 4 trying to get these, and they just were not dropping. So I came here to the Coroloco Tunnel. There's a lot of worms around here, and they have a higher percentage of dropping. It's supposed to be around 9%, but I don't know if that's true or not. It might be lower. Nonetheless, it didn't take me as long to get one here. Getting a lot of flintstones. I put that Records of Eminence on as well, because why not? We're getting so many of those. Oh, that one got away. Anyway, one more zinc ore. You can also go to Quiffam Island. Apparently there's a bunch of worms there. I didn't try that method, but... So there's the second one there. We finally did it. Alright. The next one is... the 3-leaf Mandragora Bud. So that one can get in one of the 2 jungles or somewhere else. Where was it again? Anyway. There we go. We finally got it. That took quite a while. Yeah, 3-leaf Mandragora bud. I did spend some time at Bibiki Bay, Poronorgo Isle, because apparently the Mandragora is there. You would drop them as well, but I was there a long time. Couldn't find one. But here we are at Yatunga Jungle. We finally managed to find a 3-leaf Mandragora bud. I think the next item we're looking for is from a Mandragora as well. We got the snobby letter. It almost passed without me noticing. Finally, that was really tough. We've been spending a long time here in the Boyata tree looking for that thing, but we finally got it by farming it from those these things. Moriosh. Alright, only one more left to do, and it's out on the Merifited Mountains, so I'll meet you guys there. Alright, so there's the first one, Twin Stone Earring. We need 2 of those. And there's about a 15% chance that they'll drop from the hill lizards here. So it's not too bad. That didn't take too long to get that one. So let's just get one more. And just make sure I can carry 2. You might only be able to hold 1 at a time, so I'm just going to drop this, just in case. Alright, threw that one away. Let's look. Let's re-find it. Alright, there we go. There's the second one, and that completes the Records of Eminence for the Twin Stone Earring. That one's an easy one to get. Easier, I should say. So, objective list, tutorial, intermediate. No, it was actually under spoils. That's what it was. So here we are. So they're all done now. We finished everything here in spoils too. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn these ones on. Ifritite, Shivite, Garudite, Titanite, Ramuite, Leviatite, Carbite, Fenrite. I'm just going to put all those ones on right now. And I'll just knock those ones out as I naturally play. Those ones drop a lot in Abyssia and other high areas where there's higher monsters. I gotta unequip one thing. I can unequip this. Equip that. There we go. So I'll start working on those, and then we'll just knock those ones out And then we'll be clearing out quite a lot from the Records of Eminence, actually. So that's pretty good. Now, 2 of the items that we just collected from doing all that, yeah, the Snobby Letter and the 3-leaf Mandragora Bud, we can do something with those. So let's head to Windurst right now real quick and just check this out. Apparently, we can get some money for those items by trading them in there. So let's just go see Yorin Orin. Alright, so here at Windurst Walls, this is where Yorin Orin lives. We've talked to him before. He's a pretty important character in Windurst. So here he is. So let's just see what happens when we talk to him, see if anything happens. Yes, I heard the whole story from one of the young lads from the Rhinostery. Tora Marai Canal may be infested with star mites, he said. That's my Rhinostery. Those young ones took the fastaru and appropriataru action for the situation at hand. Coming to me for helpathy was the right decision. It's a critical situation, but working under pressure is one of the thrills of research. Ha ha ha! Do you say anything else? He says the same thing. Alright, let me just see what happens if... He didn't really talk about wanting items or anything, but let's just see if he will accept these. What are these, Athi? These, Athi, is amazing, Athi. I never expected Athi, the Mandragora in the Outlands, would have evolved Athi like this. I better look Athi into this right away. This could lead Athi to some new discovery. And we get 1,200 gil for the 3-leafed Mandragora Bud. And I believe he'll take the Snobby Letter, too. You don't need that. That really has no other use. I looked it up. Yeah. This is basically it. You sayeth that Mandragora hadeth Snobby Letters, eh? It would be strangeth enough for a Rarab to show interest in such a thingeth. But for a Mandragora? Interesting, Athi. No, intriguing, Athi. I think this could be the beginning, Athi, of some remarkably research, Athi. Well, we got 5,500 gil for that, so that's pretty good rewards. That's not bad. Does he say anything new now that we've done some work with him? No. Still talking about the star mites in the Toramorai Canal. Alright, so that's it for that. Good. Right, we're getting lots done here, getting back to basics. What? A surprise attack by the Beastmen? And today of all days. Aha, so we've started Ballista. I wanted to test out this Ballista thing. Basically, for North Goosterberg here, you trade a Darksteel engraving to this guy at the outpost. I've never done this before, so I thought we'd just give it a try. In a matter of hours, a handful of new squires will be joining our ranks here at the outpost in Goosterberg. These young patricians are quite spirited, but they lack valuable battle experience. While we need be cautious not to disgrace their family names, we cannot let them fall in battle. We request your assistance in protecting the future of Sandoria. Alright, let's do it. So, we've been level restricted to level 20. And basically, I think we just fight these monsters. Looks like there's somebody else here. I'm not sure if this is an NPC or if this is another person who's joined the battle. I'm not quite sure how this works, like I say. I guess we'll just see how this goes. Do we have any magic? We have some cure. Yeah, so this is called Garrison. We'll just see how it goes. Happened. Looks like Patrician died. But I didn't. It says we cannot let them fall in battle. We request your assistance in protecting the future. So that person died. I wonder if that... did anything. Let me just see what this... I don't get this. Our nation suffered an enormous loss today. We must begin reinforcing our defenses immediately. So I guess I lost. I guess I didn't do very well in that. Interesting. Alright, well I have a couple other items that we can try that will level cap us at level 30. So maybe we'll try those. Yeah, I probably need a group to do this. I'm thinking you probably need to have a bunch of friends. Okay. Alright, so here we are at the outpost at Yugner Forest. Since we're level restricted anyway, I decided to just put our nicer, newer armor on because it's probably not going to make much of a difference anyways. Now, I'm just waiting for the people to pop into existence here. Uh-oh, they might not even... Looks like this area is under Beastman control. I wonder if that affects our ability to do garrison here right now. I don't see any soldiers around here. Oh, here's somebody. Ardrick. Behavioral patterns. Man watch. Purchase phase displacers? What the heck is this? I don't know what that's all about. I'm not gonna bother with that. Oh, there's somebody. Alright, well. Darn. I think because there is... Yeah, there's no... Yeah, we're not... I don't think we can do anything here right now. Alright, let's try another area. There's nobody here to trade an item with. Alright, so here we are, back at the Marifted Mountains, and this place is currently under, it looks like, Bastok control. But I don't think that'll be a problem. So, here at the Morifted Mountains, we've been holding on to this item for a long time. Gosh, we got this way, way back at the beginning when we were playing. I swear. But this 13-knot Kipu is the item that has some sort of reaction here. What is this? A 13-knot Kipu? How do I know this is not some Sandorian trick? Well, I might not be able to do it then if it's not under Sandorian control. Is that why? Interesting. Well, she's not accepting it. That's interesting. But then the other place that we did in Gustaberg, that was not under Sandorian control, was it? Maybe it was. Alright, let's just try another one. Let's just keep going through these. I got a bunch of items. Beastman control. Okay. Here we are in Zarkabard. Beastman control. Alright, I have one more item that I can test. And that's at the Yotor Jungle. Alright, so this has a Bastok person here. But this is normally where you would use the coral leather missive. How do I know it's a Sandoria trick? Yeah, alright, so that's how it works. You can only do the garrison if your home country owns the area. That's too bad. Oh well. Yeah, the reason I wanted to try this garrison was because I was hoping that we could there'd maybe be some small chance that we'd be able to get some more mannequin pieces. Because I still want to get that mannequin that we haven't been able to complete. Garrison's one of the ways you can get them. Oh well. Well, maybe we'll look more into Garrison in the future if we can maybe organize something with people. So, yeah. Anyway, let's move on to something else for now. Alright, so I picked up another... Where is it here? Yeah, I picked up another Darksteel engraving. They're very common drops from copper cadavs in the Pulbro mines. Didn't take more than a minute to get another one. So I thought I'd just give us another try. This garrison. Because before, when we did it last time, we let that guy die. I think we screwed up there. So, alright. What? A surprise attack by the Beastmen. And today of all days, in a matter of hours, a handful of new squires will be joining our ranks here at the outpost in Gustaberg. These young patricians are quite spirited, but they lack valuable battle experience. I think we heard all this before. Right? So here's the guy we gotta protect. There's no cadavs here right now. So I'm gonna go after this one this time. And see if I can provoke him. darn, can't use this yet. Attack me! Leave Patrician alone! Well, I'm almost dead, actually. I better use some magic before I die. Oh my gosh. No! Oh, he got it off just in time. Can I use this yet? Almost. Oh, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. Oh my god! We're still alive! I can't believe we're still alive. Oh, these guys are tough. Oh, there's more coming. Oh no, he's not. He's going away. Well, that fast blade sure doesn't work very well. Oh, well, we lost Patrician, so there it is. Well, we held out longer that time, but it didn't really do us any good, I don't think. I don't get this whole thing. I guess we gotta get a group together for this. Ugh. But who wants to do something stupid like this, huh? Okay, well, I'm just gonna... the only reason I'm doing this is I was hoping to get a pair of mannequin feet, but I'm just gonna wait for them to wash ashore, because I just can't stand this. So we'll move on to something else. Alright, I want to start conserving a little space, so I'm going to do a little goldsmithing while I just have a little time. I'm going to take all of the silver ore out. Our goldsmithing rank right now is 21. So the 20s are silver. So we're going to take all of our silver out and we're going to make ingots out of them. Synthesize a fire crystal with 4 of the silver ores. Just like all the other ores, it's always 4 to make an ingot with a fire crystal. Just like in smithing. Alright, so there we go. So there's our silver ingots. So I'm just going to do that to all of our silver ore that we have been stockpiling for free from our Mog Garden that we do every morning. Every morning I wake up and first thing I do is go to the Mog Garden and I clear it out completely. Get every single resource I can out of it. It takes less than 10 minutes to do. And it gives us lots of good resources and it gives us a lot of money as well. We want to actually work on our goldsmithing before we continue to work on our smithing, because eventually we want to be able to just after silver it's mithril in goldsmithing, and if we can stockpile mithril in ingots, then we will be able to progress our smithing, which is in the 40s, I think. Smithing is at 44. It's kind of been stuck there for a while. But if we had mithril ingots, I could make it grow. But making mithril is a goldsmithing thing. So that's going to be my goal for the next little while, is to work on goldsmithing. Alright, so now what we're going to do is, now that we've turned all of our silver ore into silver ingots. Now I'm going to take a wind crystal, and I'm going to use 1 wind crystal for every silver ingot. And this will give us a silver hairpin. And we're going to do this until we get to 30. And the silver hairpin also happens to be the test item for level 30, so we're all set. So there's the best use of our silver ore that we got from our Mog Garden. And silver ore is usually pretty cheap to pick up at the auction house because everybody can get it for free at Mog Garden. Everyone sells it for really low at the auction house, so it's usually very easy to find. I managed to pick up a whole bunch of silver ore for about 2,000 to 3,000. I think it was only 2,000 a stack, so very cheap. It might have been 3,000. There's level 25, yeah. Let's see how close we can get to 30 with these silver hairpins. Alright, I'm just here in Bastock, where the Goldsmith Guild is, so I could sell the silver hairpins that I'm making. And I think we're at the level now where we can, yeah, we're at 29, so that's close enough to 30 to hand over the item for the test. I think it's here. Let's see. Silver hairpin. Ah, this is a fair example of craftsmanship. There we are. So now we're a novice. And now we can continue to synthesize the silver hairpins for a little while longer. I'm going to at least get to 30. And then we will figure out what we want to do. The silver ingots are still going to be useful well into the 30s. At least halfway through. The goal is to get to around 35 with silver ingots, yeah, in goldsmithing. Okay, so we're into 30 now, so I have about 4 stacks of the ingots left for now, the silver ingots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a fire crystal and 2 of the silver ingots. And this should give us... There it is. A silver ring. I don't know what that noise is. Do you hear that? I'm gonna go to the other room because I don't know what that noise is. So there we go. So we'll just make silver rings now. Alright, so now that we have gotten our goldsmithing up to 32, we're going to start working on silver chains now. We're going to be taking those, we're done with the silver rings. Now it's almost the same thing. Instead we're going to do an earth crystal instead of a wind crystal. So it's 1 earth crystal to 2 silver ingots. And this is what we're going to be using for a while, and we're going to be using the silver chains as well. So there it is, silver chain. So we'll make as many of those as we can.
we finished making all of our silver chains. Let's get a good spot here to do the next step. Okay, so now we're going to take an earth crystal, and we are going to take 3 of the silver chains, I think. Yeah, 3 of the silver chains to 1 earth crystal. And this is going to make a chain gorget. And this is actually also the test item for level 40. So I'm just going to make a whole bunch of these, and I'll sell them to the guild here. And I'll save one of them and give it to Rainberta here for our level 40 test item. And just so we can see, the chain gorget sells at the guild shop for 1,500, so that's pretty good. Alright, let's just keep going. Alright, well there's level 38. I think 2 spots away from the goal is good enough. Let's just see here. Chain gorget. Yeah, so there we go. Now we're an apprentice. I'm going to keep on making those gorgets for now until our silver chains are used up. Now we finally finished silver, and now we're ready to move on to the mithril. So now we are going to synthesize with a fire crystal. It's the same thing as all the other ores. We are going to... You can use beast coins if you want as well, but I'm actually going to save those for now, I think, and just use 4 mithril ores with 1 fire crystal to make mithril ingots. And this is what we'll do now to finish our goldsmithing for the day. And these are the mithril ingots that we're going to require for our smithing. So there we go, mithril ingots. So I'm just going to make as many of those as I can. And then we're done for goldsmithing for now. And then we'll move on to smithing. So we're currently at 40 with goldsmithing, but hopefully we can get a few more levels. There we go, I just went up to 40 now. But hopefully we'll be able to get a few more levels now with the mithril that we currently have, which we got, again, for free from our Mog Garden. For mining every day, rank 7. Gives us some very good resources, including lots of mithril.
So, I have some bad news. So we had a bit of a data... We had a bit of a data... How would I say this? So we lost, somehow, an incredible amount of data from this episode. I'm just at the top. You can see the date. Now it's... we're well into May of 2023, and I'm going to be posting this video in the next few weeks. So I'm just in the process of editing it, and I was shocked to find that all the videos from the second half of this episode are just gone. I've lost them somehow. I don't know what happened. I back up all my files too in several different places, And somehow all the data from the second half of this episode is gone. I don't know what happened. It's a mystery. It really is a mystery, and it's a shame. It's been pretty upsetting to me. Boy. Anyway, the good news is that it wasn't... This is just sort of a episode where we're doing random things here and there. We weren't doing any, like, story missions or anything like that from any of the expansions or the base game, so... We didn't lose any of that, but we still lost a lot. And the main thing we lost was, this is the biggest thing. I'm going to go through and talk about the things that we lost, and I'm either going to just explain what it was, because there's no way to redo it, or we're going to try and just recreate some of the things that we lost from those files in the rest of this episode. Now, the biggest thing that we lost, this is the biggest thing, was all of the crafting. At the last video I had where I was crafting, I have the levels that I was at for those, and then here are the levels we're at now. So you can see we went up huge. We went up to level 70 or more in several different craft skills. Woodworking was at 35, and it's now up to 71. That's the biggest gain, 36 levels. All of that, I filmed all of that, how I did every single step. I don't even know how I did it, but you know, that was basically from crafting most of the material that we got from our Mog Garden, from harvesting our Mog Garden every day. We got lots of great wood, mahogany, and I don't even remember what the other kind of wood was. It was stuff like ebony logs, divine logs, mahogany logs. Those were the main ones, yeah, that we used for woodworking. Boy, I'm sorry, I'm just kind of like flustered because I just can't believe this happened. It's just been really difficult for me to deal with this. Anyway, smithing went from 44 last we saw, now up to 70. That's great. Goldsmithing went from 41 to 71. That's 30 levels. So, again, the smithing and goldsmithing, the majority of the materials were from the Mog Garden. Just free stuff we picked up every day. Leather crafting went from 51 up to 70, 19 levels. Cloth craft and alchemy hasn't gone up at all. Those are still the same. But then cooking went up just from 35 to 40. And I mainly did that just from processing watermelons that we were getting in our Mog Garden. So I just bumped our cooking up to 40 by processing watermelons, making watermelon juice or whatever it was. So that's it, guys. And that's... wow. I feel bad, because I feel like this playthrough now is going to be very incomplete, because I'm never going to be able to show how I did that. How I got my crafting up all those levels. But anyway, I just have to live with it. We just have to move forward. It's unfortunate. So this playthrough is not going to be very reliable when it comes to people looking for information on crafting, I guess, because there's just going to be too many... It's just going to be a huge hole. There's like basically like... if the crafting guide in this playthrough was a textbook, there would be like 25% of the book missing. Now, the other thing we did in the end of this episode, we filmed it and we lost everything, was we created the mannequin, which we have on display here. We finally finished the mannequin quest line, and we did that. We got a mannequin. Now, we managed to get the other parts by the head. I finally managed to find a strategy in order to complete that burning circle battle arena, the shooting fish, the one with the 3 fish. And I was able to find a strategy to complete that solo as a summoner. So I'll show that technique now, how I did that. Now it's for the mannequin head. Alright, so this is the battle that we tried before when we were a paladin. Now we're a summoner. Let's see if we have a little bit better luck. Even though we are level restricted at 20, there is a strategy we can do here. And I've succeeded in this once. It took me a while to figure it out. I did fail several times, but I did have a successful attempt. Let's see if we can do it again. So, first thing we want to do is bring in Ramu. And Ramu is lightning-based, of course. So he works well against the fish, who are water-based.
I'm going to take that, and then I'm going to eat... I'm going to drink one of these. Oops, not that. Where is it? This one, a Kitrin juice. But you can use Yaguda drinks as well. So you want to go after the Sniper Puggle. Don't worry about the ones on the side. You want to do Astral Flow. That's very important. And then it's pet commands. I got to remember that. So you want to go Judgment. Oh, first we want to go Assault. Yeah. So Sick. Alright, and then we run. Retreat and run. You have to do this in a very specific order. It's tricky. But now we're running away, and the reason we're running away, they can't really hit us very well while we're retreating, and it also gives our chance for the Judgment Bolt to recharge. So we want to be able to cast it 3 times. Now the Puggles on each side of the main one are weaker, and they get damage from the area of effect. So once we get down here, I'm going to get ready to fight again. We should be able to do another Judgment Bolt by now. Let's see. Ability, pet commands. No, not yet. I was hoping we'd be able to do this again. Oh, that's why. Maybe we gotta do this first. Yeah, that's why. Well, we killed one of the Puggles, one of the archers. Now we'll run away and see if we can do it one more time. Yeah, we're in better shape this time than we were last time I tried this. Yeah, I was hoping we would kill both of the archer Puggles. It looks like we only got one. Anyway, we're doing okay. Let's see how we do here. We're not out yet. We're not out yet. I'm gonna move the camera around. Let's see what we got here now. Here we go, Judgment Bolt. See if we got it. So there we go. I think that worked. Yeah, so there we go. It's a bit tricky, but you can solo this battle with Summoner and Ramuh. There we go. So we should see something in here that we're looking for, even though I've already gotten it. But we'll open up the chest, and we will receive a bunch of stuff, including the mannequin head. So there you go. So if you're looking for the mannequin head, and you got the access to the Summoner ability, then that's how you can do it. Yeah, and the reason we used that, I used that Kitrin drink was to build up the refresh, so that, yeah, we can use the Judgment Bolt several times. So that's how we got the mannequin head. And then the mannequin legs, I actually used a website. I haven't shown this off yet, but there's a website called Final Fantasy XI Auction House. And basically you can go on there and you can basically look at the auction houses from any server in Final Fantasy XI. It's quite amazing. It shows you what's on the auction house for sale, and it shows you the history of all the items. But the amazing thing about that site is that it'll also show who is bazaring what. You can't buy the mannequin parts at the auction house, but you can buy them from people from their bazaars. And I went on there one day, kept checking for legs, and eventually somebody was on there selling one for cheap, 10,000. Yeah, I wish I still had that video. It's such a shame because this we bought it from a fellow named Belak. I'll show and I can't believe I got this, but I have actually a screenshot of that, so I can't believe I saved that. Yeah, I'm very sorry. I wanted to give him a proper shout out and show. We had a nice little conversation too. It's a shame, but yeah. But thank you, Belloc, very much for those mannequin legs. And basically, we took those mannequin parts after we had all 5 of them, and we took them to our friend in Mora, who put them together. The Mora who's in the
the goldsmithing area there, the goldsmithing guild area. And she was basically able to put those together for us. I can't remember what her name was. I'll actually go there now quickly and show. But basically what it is, you put the mannequin parts in your one of your two what is it? In the safe. You put the mannequin in the safe, and then you put the 5 armor pieces in storage that you want to put on the mannequin, and then you basically access the mannequin through the safe, or it might be through the layout actually, through the Moogle. But anyway, I'm not sure. We're still in the process of upgrading the Creed armor. That's why I wanted to put that on him. And we're still, for the next while, still going to be shuffling between the Creed armor and the Outrider mail. So, but I'm just going to hang on to the Outrider mail for right now. Let's just go visit the person that put the mannequin together after we got all 5 parts. So right over here next to the home point, very easy to get to. And so here we are. Fii Shalmwo was the person. So how's my mannequin holding up? He looks pretty good, doesn't he? Thanks to the hard work of you adventurers, my workshop has been overflowing with mannequin parts. Unfortunately, as you can see, I don't have much in the way of storage space here. That's why I've decided to start putting the pieces together and sell the finished products. I was thinking about asking 100,000 gil a mannequin. Quite a bargain, if you ask me. What? A few yalms over your head? Well, you could always exchange your old one for one of my brand spanking new masterpieces. I'd still have to charge you 2,000 gil though. Hey, how do you expect a lady to make a living? Well, what do you say? So here you can buy another mannequin if you want. If you want to, you can buy them. You can put as many mannequins in your Mog house as you like, as long as you have the room for them, I suppose. And they cost 100,000 gil, or you can exchange for 2,000. But I'm happy with the one we have. Okay, well, if you change your mind, you know where it'll be. Okay, here it is. This is what I'm looking for. So there's still a few things here in the content other that I wanted to sort of take care of. Reaching the crest. What's this one, Bev? Alright, well that one's easy. Chocobo digs. Chocobo digging. What's this one? Monsters. Defeat the requisite number of... Oh, and monstrosity. What's this one? Oh, the Wildskeeper Reeve. Oh. I'm doing a whole episode on that one, so that can wait. Alright, well it seems like this is what I'm looking for then. So I want to see if I can fulfill these. Yeah, just to get these ones done. So we have... Is this the only thing left here? Yeah, this is the only thing left here in the content other. So we have total successful Chocobo digs. We can do 30 of those. Here's some... This was something that I dabbled a little bit in already. This is some of the stuff that we lost. Some of the data we lost was... I did step in for the first time to monstrosity. So I lost my first reaction to doing that, but we'll do it again and show that and fill this Records of Eminence. And then this was another easy one. Successfully clear a battlefield requiring an orb. Well, that's easy. I've done tons of those. I don't know why I haven't filled that one out yet. So I should have done that one while I was doing the... while I was redoing that summoner battle with the fish. I should have killed 2 birds with 1 stone with that one. But I'll activate all 3 of these. And I guess the first thing we'll do, is go out and do some chocobo digging, and we'll dig up 30 things to fulfill this Records of Eminence. us wait longer. What does that mean? Why? Why do we have to wait? I wonder, huh? Well, that's interesting. How do you dig, huh? God, how long do you have to wait? It's ridiculous. So there's our first one, a maple log. Now, I believe... Let me just test this. I believe you need Gissel Greens in order to dig. Yeah. So I've done two... I had 66 Gissel Greens, and I just did 2 digs, so now we got 64, so... Yeah, there's sort of a leveling system, I think, with the Chocobo. The more you dig, the faster he'll get. He's obviously extremely slow for me right now, because I've never really done a lot of digging. But I'm just going to keep at this until we get 30. 30 items. Has to be 30 successful digs, it looks like. But... So there's our 30th total successful Chocobo digs after we get 30. Fulfilled that part of the Records of Eminence. And we managed to pick up lots of ash logs, moko grass. All this wood came from that, as well as a Chocobo feather. An acorn. So let's head back home, back to Sandoria. So here's a bunch of the orbs that we can dark clouds throw. Let's just take one look at that one. This one. Reaching the crest. Successfully clear a battlefield requiring an orb obtained. Okay, we've got those orbs. We're seeing the crests. Requisite number of times once. So, which one should we do then, huh? I don't know. I guess I'll just take a few of these out. Sky Orb. I don't like the Sky Orb one, though, because that's like this one. Or your level's restricted. Our level's restricted. I don't like those. These ones don't say anything about level restrictions, so they might be better. Let's quickly look up what some of these orbs... What kind of battles they'll open up.
Anyway, we'll go with the whoops. We'll go with the Phobos orb and try that. So we're gonna take this to Horley's Peak, I believe. Yes. We're at Horley's Peak. Let's trade the Phobos orb to the Burning Circle here. Yeah, these were just orbs that I picked up, I think, from our deeds. Turning in our deeds of heroism. Got these bunch of free orbs. But let's try this kindergarten cap one here. Let's see how we do here. I think this is about... This one's going to be with some funguars. Let's see, can we use trusts? No, we cannot. Right, we're not level restricted, so hopefully we can get through this. See how we do as a solo warrior with a great axe. We need a little more power here. Let's see what we can give him. Let's do some knife damage. I think we're doing alright here. We're trying to whittle this big guy down. So the big one's dead. Now one left to go. So I think we got this. Yeah, well, it looks like once the big guy's gone, all the other ones die with him. So let's see if this fulfilled the Records of Eminence. And there it is, reaching the crest. We fulfilled it, and we got a bunch of, like, trash loot there. Alright, so that's another thing done. That we could have gotten done a long time ago, early game. So, that's it. So the only thing left now is this one. Defeat the requisite number of regular monsters. So now I guess I'll go, yeah, to Monstrosity again. For my second visit. I've only been there once. I lost the video footage of our first dive into there. But yeah, let's just check out Monstrosity once again. So here in Northern Sandaria. So this was the guy that we had talked to. And we can probably find the quest maybe in the log. Let me just take a quick little look for it. I don't remember what it was called. Shoot. Well, anyway, there was a quest. If I find out what it is, I'll just put the name of the quest up here. But basically, we were working through the Seekers of Adolin quests, and we came across a quest that we had started but not finished, which was blocking us in that, so I had to come and finish it. And it was perfect timing, because we were able to check out Monstrosity for the first time. But we had to finish the quest basically by handing, I think it was a rabbit hair, over to this suspicious elven here. And I think we first started that quest by talking to somebody in the Pashlon Marshlands. He told us to look for a suspicious-looking elven or something like that. Yeah. I think that was the missing part. We had started it in Pashlon Marshlands, but we hadn't handed over the item to this guy. But when we did, it opened up the ability to enter this portal. And we entered here, and all we really did was just wander around a little bit in this area. Here we are. Mandragora. I thought we were actually going to be a rabbit. It's been so long since I'd done that. I thought that it was a rabbit that we were, but wow, I guess we were actually a Mandragora. So what I want to do now... Doth the thought of sinking thy claws into another of thine own kind seem rather droll? Mayhap, just such confrontations must needs take place for those who aimeth for higher heights. Aim for higher heights. Pry thee shed thy corporeal shackles and drift closer to the true essence of a manipulator. Yes, get them off me. Shed your shackles? What? I don't know what's going on here. I don't want to delve into that until we actually get a chance to do something. So let's see what we can do as a little monster here in this little alternate little area. There's no map here. Let's wander around and see if we can find some other monsters to maybe fight with. This looks like a dead end, actually. Darn it. Maybe I have to talk to these guys. Macus. Moreover, the same tactics we employed upon thee will not work with other vessels. It is my burden to impart to thee all my knowledge of our research, so reserve nothing and ask plenty. Here an explanation. Monstrosity in general.
Monstrosity is the phenomenon by which adventurers take control of monsters and expand their souls inside their new bodies. What becometh of the beings possessed? There exist some things that are simply best not to know. Make not such inquisitions, eft. If so ever thou findest any of my teachings detestable, I recommend thee slink off into the night and return to whencesoever thou camest. Allow me to begin anew. Possession of any monsters shall take place within the confines of the feretory. Thou mayest wish to jump twixt vessels at thine own whim, but such action is wrought with danger. The soul is a delicate entity. Lest thou art willing to render thyself as vulnerable as a babe before beasts, the feretory is the only place where thy safety is assured. One may enter from the Pashel marshlands, northern Sandoria, Port Bastok, and Port Windurst. Pass through any and all the gateways at thine own behest, nor is there need to fear for thy own original frame. Adventurers such as thee are a coveted commodity to our magister. We shall ensure that nary a scratch appeareth upon its skin, while it doth lie within our care. Once the transition is complete, make haste to the Odyssean passage, and depart for the location of thine choice, in which thou mayest battle to thy heart's content. Odyssean passage? Hark! Once thou departest for a land yonder, it is impossible to move to another. Thereon I ask thee to think long and hard afore making thy decision. Whenest thou growest weary of thy monstrous flesh and wish to return to thy original form, rescind control of thy host with relinquish. Howbeit, receiving blows from foes and moving in even the slightest manner shall countermand the directive. It would not do for an important personage such as thee to have thy soul barred to the elements. So is this the Odyssean passage then? Yes, it is. So let's click on this. Images of various locales flutter through your mind upon peering into the haze. So, I wonder what these numbers mean, huh? I'll go here. Level 63. Wait, what? No. Why did it see Baflau Thickets? It says, oh, West Adergon. Here we go. This looks better. Let's go with East Round 4. We did the Chocobo digging in West Round 4, so let's do our monstrosity in East Round 4. So the records of eminence for the monstrosity here is killing 100 monsters. Let's see how difficult that is. So how does this work here? So here's a wild rabbit. What's going on? Magic? Abilities? Monster skills? Well, I'm not sure why I can't attack. So, I'm not invisible now. Now I can attack. Good lord. Alright, we're learning here, folks. So here we are. So, here's our first battle. And there we are. There's the first one. Wow, and he's... Level 2, alright. But we got... So basically I'm just going to go around and I'm going to just fight 100 monsters. Probably keep it in a really easy zone like this. And after killing 100 monsters here in Monstrosity, we'll
see what level we get to as a Mandragora. Sure are raising a lot of levels here. I think we've pretty much raised the level almost every single time. Now I think that was the first one. I'm not sure these worms. Oh yeah, the worms count. Everything counts. You just gotta get 100. So I don't think we need to be getting experience anymore from them. Yeah, I like that you can move nice and fast. It's kind of nice. Yeah, so I'm still kind of really upset and have been having a bit of a difficult time dealing with the loss of all that video footage, you guys. I don't know how that happened. How we lost all our original footage. I just don't know. Anyway, nobody likes the crafting anyway. I'm sure most people probably be happy that crafting crap is all gone because it's not the most interesting stuff of Final Fantasy XI, but it is sort of important stuff. I wanted to show off, but you can find guides out there on how to actually, get through those steps to get up to the 70s. And the 70s are as high as we're going to go in crafting. There's really no reason to go any higher than that for what we're going to need to do, I think. But we'll see. In the meantime, let's just have more fun here in Monstrosity. This monster's actually putting up a little bit of a challenge. Just a little bit. Gonna keep moving south so that we get stronger monsters. Because we get more records of eminence if we're fighting monsters where we actually get experience. We can just stick to the easy ones if we wanted to, but... We're at 23. We're almost a quarter of a way to 100, so it's not bad. Can let the music play a little longer here. Oh. Yeah, it just occurred to me there was new music here we haven't really had a chance to listen to because it's been resetting every, like, 2 or 3 seconds. I don't think we're going to be hearing much music in this first session here. So we're halfway there now. We got 50 out of 100. So I'm just going to be getting 50 more kills around here, and I'm probably not going to be getting any experience from it. Or very little. Oh no. We're doing pretty good. I mean, we got up to level 17 just on our first dive so far. We're only halfway done the amount of kills we want. Anyway, just going to keep on plugging along here, getting 50 more, and we'll be done. Our second dive into Monstrosity, but our first real dive, really. I didn't do any killing the first time. I just went in and out just to fulfill the quest, like I said. Anyway. Trying to get the music going a little longer here. Sounds pretty good, huh? So we're up to, this will be what, 58, there we are, so we're doing pretty good. So yeah, there's some new music, I'm sure we'll be hearing more of that once we get to higher levels. Yeah, in the meantime, let's just try and find another 42 monsters to kill, and then we'll be done. So we're down to our last 2 monsters. Uh-oh. I sure like the movement speed on this thing. Thank gosh we can walk around fast. Here's another hair. This will be number 92. So I think we've gotten up to, what, yeah, level 18 just on our first dive. I think that's as high as we're going to get. I'm certainly not getting any more experience from these ones. I did a bit of grinding in the southern part, where the strongest monsters in this map are, but they weren't giving much either. That's 94, and here we have 95. So we only need 3 more. Let's finish off our first session here. So here's lucky number 98. I see 99 in the background. And 100. I see both of them. Here's a sheep. It'll be 99. And then there's a Fungor. That'll be 100. Oh! There's another sheep. I actually like the sheep more. Let's make these 2 sheep. Let's also see if maybe we can get the music going a little longer. Let's see if we can hear the full song. Uh-oh, did we lose one? Nope, still got him. Darn it. Well, one died. Wasn't but I guess that was from by our hands somehow, even though we were running in the opposite direction. But there you go. There's 100 monsters from Monstrosity. There's our first full dive, and we managed to get up to level 18 as a Mandragora, or 19 as a Mandragora. Wow, we managed to squeak by to 19. Awesome. So now to leave, I think they said monster abilities. This one, relinquished, right? Mandragora will return to the Feretory. Yes. I thought it was going to be taking us to that first island, but I guess it actually takes us all the way out. So that's fine. So there you go. So I have scheduled a full episode on Monstrosity way down the lines, just because I thought it might be something fun to play around with. So we probably will be seeing Monstrosity again one day. But for now, that's more than enough to explore a little bit and get a little experience at that. And more than anything, fulfill the Records of Eminence, which is now complete. So that's it. And that's everything now in this section. These ones, these jailer ones and these ones here, these subjugations, those are going to be done in future episodes. I've already filmed those, but we'll be seeing those in the future. Don't you worry about those. So I want to just finish things up here. We've done a lot of interesting things in this episode. This quest has always been bothering me, though. We have this one quest here that we started on day 1, I think, that this was something down in the watchtower here in Sandoria. There's this guy that says, well, prove that you can like be a teammate or something like that and come back when you're in a party or of at least one other person. And we never did that because we hardly ever party with anybody. So this quest has just been kind of, this one here, Introduction to Teamwork, has just been kind of sitting in our uncompleted quests list for a long time. I'd like to kind of finish this one up. So maybe we can find someone around here today that might be willing to help us out here. There's 2 other people in this region. Let's see if we can find Miyoka. I could probably just message them. Miyoka. Well, I thought Miyoka might be over here. Yeah. Miyoka might be away from his or her computer right now. Or doesn't speak English. That happens sometimes. This could be a Japanese player. Caramelt. People are starting to show up. I'm just saying random things. Everyone's busy here. That's the problem. See, this is a bad spot because everybody just wants to come and get their... everybody just wants to come here and get their orbs. You get orbs from this guy to do battles. I think I'll have better luck hanging out down by the actual survival guides. Of course, that's a busy area too, unfortunately, because people are coming and going through the survival guide and the home point. We might have somebody here looking to help us. Thank you. Yikes. Alright, we got a little friend here, Peerless Wolf. Let's see. Let's go talk to this guy and finish this quest. I wonder when the last time this Peerless Wolf was up here. He's probably finding all this very strange. But nonetheless, let's go. Let's talk to Vila Troir, who we talked to on our first day of playing Final Fantasy XI. What's that? Are you all for party members here? Present and accounted for. Not bad. Not bad at all. You've done well. Few opponents could face your combined might. Good luck. Let me give you this as a token of your achievement. Good job. You do not compare to us yet, but you're well on your way. Good luck, adventurer. Alright, well that's it. Thank you, that's it. I've had that quest undone since day 1. It was driving me nuts. If you need any help, thanks, man. So now, how do I unparty? Sent friend request. Oh, nice. Alright, that was really awesome. So there goes our friend, though. We made a new friend who even sent us a friend's request. There we are. Sorry, I had to unlock. Whoops. Okay. Alright, so there we are. So I guess this is as good a place as any. So, yeah, episode 101. Wow, there we are. A bunch of the basics. Of course, we had that terrible failure. We lost all of that crafting stuff, but we managed to fill the episode up with all kinds of other little goodies, and hopefully we really do. Now that we are like officially just past halfway through the game, I'm planning this whole game and playthrough I'm putting on YouTube here is, I'm hoping to be around 200 episodes. I'm trying to keep it to around there, and so far so good. We're sort of on schedule. So we're basically just past the halfway point, and we should have a good strong feel for the basics at this point, and we should be pretty experienced player by now, and it's only going to get more difficult moving forward because there's still a lot more stuff to do in Final Fantasy XI as we push forward. But there's some exciting stuff coming up, including, I believe, in the next episode, we are going to be heading back to the world of Atragon, because there's a lot of stuff that we didn't finish up there, so I think that's actually going to be our next destination. Alright, but that's going to be everything for today, so thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel by clicking on the link below. I'm Oko, and I'll see you guys all on the next episode of our playthrough of Final Fantasy XI. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one. Bye for now.